The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
General West. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Hill. He'll buy some time right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win call. Back, back, back. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Able to slither by. That one 28 yards on the ground. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
56, the mark, boy. 56. Check 56. Right here, right here. Slam, slam, slam. He's checking his ankle.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams.
Watch the whip. 6 guys. Just 6 guys.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And it's complete to Kelsey. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
Check, 47. 65, 65.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Williams will try again. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. First throw now for the backup Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he checks this one down to Williams. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes being chased out left. He wants it all for the end zone and unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Kill. 43. Check 26. Check 26.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Darren Lee picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mike 56.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. After the sack on first down, Breeze. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
SOS. Hey, 50. Check. Yeah, let's get... Hey, wahoo!
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Not that time for Watkins. 3rd down here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They go play fake. Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
He'll let it fly in the direction again. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 12. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out on...
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. A.J. Klein picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Mahomes.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game. That punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Frank Clark, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays? Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Bree's going to go on 4th down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chris Jones, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 89 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Well, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Breeze now. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he's got this down to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. We have played 3 quarters, and that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, 5-8, 5-8. Kill. Check by 50. Let's go, Heavy.
Breeze now on first down. Going for it all, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now that turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs.